So as part of the restructuring here at Tata Steel and Port Talbot, a transition board has been set up, a partnership between the company and the UK government and local trade unions and local government and local council. That transition board has access to £100 million of funding, of which Tata Steel have contributed £20 million of funding. Now, one of the things that funding is trying to help people with is to become better placed to find a new role in the organisation or to find a new role outside the organisation once the restructuring is complete. And one specific stream within that package is about accrediting people who may have been in the steel industry for a long period of time, have lots of skills, but don't have any formal qualifications to go with it. We've been partnering with Bridgend College to help some of our people become accredited based on the skills and learning they've been through in their time in the company. I'm joined here in the Academy at Port Talbot by Sarah Williams. Sarah, you're Sector Quality Lead with Bridgend College. Correct. Sarah, tell us a little bit about the relationship Bridgend College has with the company already first.
So we've been working with Tata Steel for many, many years, but in particular the PMO project started in 2016, and we've been working with trainees for such a long time since then. And we've kind of put this programme together in a shorter time frame to support learners to have a qualification in what they've already achieved in their workplace. So what we're doing a week's programme in the academy here, and we are working through the NVQ and accrediting what they've already learned and putting that into a qualification to make it a very good transferable skill for them to have in the future.
And what sort of skills is it people are bringing with them that they may not have a qualification for, but actually is to a standard that would give them this qualification?
So within Tata Steel, you do a lot of competency work, and that is to do with health and safety, fire safety, manual handling, and lots of skills that they have already achieved. And that is then making the foundations of a qualification with their knowledge and some discussions around how they achieve these in their workplace.
Yeah, and of course in a competitive workplace, having that piece of paper and that qualification to prove that you're competent in a capability is really, really important. And we know that a lot of people in a company will either be looking for a new role within Tata Steel or outside the organisation. In your experience, how big a role does such qualifications make when people are going for new jobs?
Is to demonstrate that competency can be transferred outside of the workplace. So although they are working within Tata Steel, there's an opportunity for that qualification to set them apart from other people who don't have that competency qualifications. It's really important that that is recognised for all the hard work over the last X amount of years that they've been working within Tata Steel, that they have the opportunity to demonstrate their skills and get a nationally recognised qualification. So
what sort of numbers are we expecting to go through this programme?
There could be a couple of hundred learners that have come through this programme. It's a kind of identifying who would like to take the opportunity because it's been given to them by Tata Steel. I would like from Bridgend College to invite as many people as possible to come on this programme. It's a really beneficial qualification to have, and like I said, it's transferable outside of this organisation and equally inside this organisation. You could then support and develop yourself further in learning.
Fantastic. Thanks very much for joining us. Now, I'd just like to move on because we're also joined in the Academy by John James. John, co-governance worker, been here all your career, I think. John, you've been through this accreditation piece. What encouraged you to come along and become accredited?
Basically, it was due to the fact that we are in the position we're in at the moment. A lot of uncertainty in that. So I just thought, well, this is a good opportunity to get sort of credited for the skills that I've learned over the last 18 years of being here.
Yeah. So 18 years, you've probably learned a lot of stuff through that time. But like you say, without having the formal qualifications for it. So you come along. What does the course look like? What would people expect if they came along?
Well, we were the test phase of it, really. So it was going through all the information that we've done over the last, like I said, my time here, 18 years. It gave us the opportunity to sort of put it in writing, list and explain all the processes that we've learnt through the time being here. And as I said, to get credited for it.
So, John, you've been through this process, and you've been down to the academy and you've gone through the qualification process. What would you say to colleagues out there on a plant who may be looking for a different role in the company or a different role outside the company? Would you recommend this for them?
100%, yeah. It's beneficial. As I said, you're getting credited for the work that you've put in over the years you've been here. So why not get recognised? And the team that were running the course, Sarah and the team, were brilliant, really supportive all the way through.
Yeah, nice one. Thanks very much, John. Thanks for sharing your experiences. So it's relatively early days still on the transition board, but you can see already some of this money is actually going towards activities which are having a real tangible benefit for the people who work here. And with companies like Bridgend College, organisations like Bridgend College, and people like Sarah helping people to get through these qualifications, there's more and more opportunities for these people to find different roles in the organisation or different roles outside the organisation. Listen, thanks very much, Sarah, for everything you're doing with the college. Thanks very much for coming down. And John, thanks very much for joining us, and good luck with the rest of your career.
Thank you very much.